What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you all the functionalities of TIV2, how to work it, and what it can do. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. Okay, so now that we are here, we're going to talk about all the things you can interact with from the outside of TIV2. That being literally just the doors. So you can open up these doors just by pressing these buttons and the doors will open. So one thing to keep in mind about this TIV2 is if you open up the doors, they will push down the side panels just a little bit. And if you shut them, the side panel will then slowly go back up into place. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead, now that the exterior tour is already done, we're going to jump in here into the inside and see what we have. We have very little on the dash here. We have our left and right indicators, which are right there. We also have our airbags toggle switch. So when you first spawn in the vehicle, it will spawn super low to the ground, and if you just spam the one key on your keyboard, it's not using the airbags. It's because this switch has to be flipped on. Once it's flipped on, now the one key on your keyboard will work happily. Now that you got the airbags all done, we have our starter, and then we have deploy, which will deploy every single last panel that this TIV2 has. Yeah. And then we also, that's it actually for the dash. So then we're gonna go ahead and show you guys. So number 4 is for your headlights. Number 5 is for your high beams, which are up there on the top. And then 6 is for your hazard lights. Then, if we go on ahead and come back to the rear of the vehicle, we have our rotating turret. Simply use A and D to rotate, and then use the S button to lift up the hatch, and use the W button to close it. Don't shove it too far back, or else you will get your turret stuck. Anyway, that's all the things functionally up here in the turret. But if we go ahead and go into the rear here, we just have a couple med kits and then a fire extinguisher. That is it. So we're gonna come back up here to the front. We're gonna show you, or I'm gonna show you guys how to drive the TIV2. So right quick, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the starter. Now as you can see, we can see what gear I'm in. We're currently in gear 0. That does not mean neutral. That just means that I am just in the first gear of them all. So that means I'm going to be able to just start driving. Now I'm already driving. Number 3 on your keyboard is your parking brake. So if you click 3, that turns on your brake. Use the S key on your keyboard to slowly brake rather than just slam on them. Or at least it'll at least use your variable brakes instead of just your full-blown brakes. So now if we come to the end of the runway, we're only in gear 0 and we're already going about 70 miles an hour. But we're just gonna go ahead and just full send it down the runway here. We're in gear 0. We're going 100, which is its top speed in gear 0. Gear 2. Oh, that would be a Twister's truck. And we're about to flip because of the insane speed. Oh my word. Oh, good lord. Okay. Wow. Anyways, now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just show you guys one last thing to upshift and downshift the vehicle. So to upshift the vehicle, you just click the up arrow on your keyboard and that'll upshift. Press the down arrow on your keyboard to downshift the vehicle. That'll also put it in reverse if it is at a -1. And then if you just put it back into gear 0, then you can just move forward. So when I had first released the TIV 2, I had accidentally put in the transmission backwards, which made it to where you had to upshift straight to 4th and then slowly to 2nd. Now, if you shift it all the way to 4th, it'll stall. So you gotta go gradually from 0 all the way to 4th, which I've never gone past like 1. Anyway, yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button, and of course, we'll see y'all later in another one. I feel really bad and make these videos when I first released these vehicles, but it's here now, and with all that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and of course, subscribe.